books. So this is the
Yeah.
1983 Sears Wish Book, as I mentioned. Just going to flip through some of the pages and point out some of the things. And like I
Ooh.
mentioned, when we get to if we get to a section that you want to, or you think of something you want to take a look at, let me know. But
There's a unicorn in there.
the first few pages are sections where they have gifts by price. So gifts under $10, gifts under $5.
Mhm.
Hey, there's a whole Cheryl Teague's clothing section.
Oh my gosh. I can remember that a little
Yeah.
bit. Being aware of it.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Now, for as much as 80s fashion gets knocked, this looks pretty contemporary to me. I think my wife has that sweater in the middle of it.
Yes. Well, hey.
Is it from 83?
No,
1980s
actually,
influence today.
from last Christmas, I think.
Yes.
When does a
Oh, the
velour
track
jogging
suits, though.
jogging
velour.
suit go out of style? Never.
Oh,
Velour leaving.
she looks like she's ready to audition for the role of Steve Austin on the $6 Million Man.
Yeah,
You got the red with the white stripes and everything.
Or maybe
Oh,
his
yeah.
stunt double, yeah.
That's amazing.
Or Star Trek uniforms, it looks like they're wearing.
Anyway, and as Marcus and I both mentioned here, let's just jump ahead here. You know, got to some more of the scintillating content that when you're a kid. Now, there's no brassieres in this, but I know as a kid in 1983, I probably would have been intrigued by this section of nightgowns.
The one
Would
on
have
the
been.
left, probably.
Yeah.
most.
While most of these are fairly, what would you say, humble or this
Modest.
other one-
Modest.
modest. There you go.
Mhm.
This one's pretty short. I don't know.
Where's that one?
I would
That one's-
zoom and enhance.
That one's letting the breeze in.
Now, Karen had pointed out the some stuff was organized by brand in that Ward's catalog. I did note that even in this is Sears catalog, that they did have some sections that seem to be by brand, where there'd be a mix of toys and furniture and clothing, depending on the particular toy line. For example, here's a Garfield section. I think my sister had these slippers. They seem really familiar.
Oh my good, a prop. Cat has a prop.
Oh, here we go. Why do I even mention anything anymore?
Garfield.
Oh, we are video right now. Okay, Kat, hang on. Do it
See,
again.
see how appropriate.
Yeah. Forgot we were on
So
video.
is that a vintage Garfield from a Christmas? You
is.
think?
It
Is
is
he?
vintage.
Very
Oh, 1981.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's in great shape too.
Yeah, it's not bad.
He's
Not
got
bad at all.
writing on his ball.
Oh,
Is it like
my uncle was a basketball coach,
okay?
and so
Oh.
this was a gift to him one year, I think,
I see.
for his initials. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Cute.
Thanks.
Very cool. And much like with the Garfield, there's some other sections after here. Smurfs.
Oh.
Yeah, you got the
All
toys
brands,
mixed
yeah.
in with some other things.
Hey,
You know, there's a
Karen
desk
said-
plotter I
So-
might have asked for. Yeah.
This is 83.
Yeah.
Sorry, did I jump on you, Kat? Real quickly, just say 83. So this was post the when TV shows and cartoons could just be a big marketing campaign. So hence full page of Garfield, full page of Smurfs, because
Yeah.
those cartoons were pitching kids. Don't you want all these toys based on these characters? And now there's
Yeah.
a proliferation of them here. Yeah.
And Karen pointed out she remembers one year Montgomery Ward had a cover with the Smurfs sitting next to a fireplace.
Oh,
No.
Yeah.
this seems like a parody
wait.
of that.
So,
Yeah.
I thought it was 2 pages of pencil cases, but one was pencil cases and one was sleeping bags. I'm like, you really have 2 full pages of pencil
Oh.
cases?
Yeah, you're right. They do look.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I thought they were
Huh.
2 pages of the same. I was like,
Yeah.
there was a Knight
Wow.
Rider sleeping bag that I kind of dig.
Oh.
Yeah. Or pencil case. Either way. Hey,
You
John,
put a lot
there's
of
a pack-
pencils in that sleeping
there's a-
bag.
There's a Pac-Man one here, John, too.
a lot
in the
of
middle there.
Oh,
my
I know.
gosh, yes. Pac-Man
Yeah,
sleeping bag.
I don't have that.
That's day
Man,
14.
I wish I'd had one of these. I would have been circling everything.
Now here we get to stuff that would have got my attention. This is Star Wars.
Mm.
We're talking about 83. So the toys here are Return of the Jedi.
Oh, yeah.
Now I was getting a little older at this point to be collecting Star Wars toys, but I did and still do have the Jabba playset that's featured back there,
No.
Mm.
Oh, that's awesome.
including Jabba and Salacious Crumb.
Oh, Salacious Crumb is my favorite. I love him. That's so cool.
And they painted in little blaster, like they painted in the laser beams.
Oh, the
You see
laser,
this?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, my gosh.
Right. And I
Makes
did
it all
some of
more
the
appealing.
figures that year as well.
Mm-hmm.
It was always a hard thing when you got Star Wars figures as a kid because it's like, I've got one Stormtrooper, great.
Did I see Mr. Fortuna down there? I think I did.
Let's see.
I believe I saw him in
Maybe
the
go
Probably
back,
collage.
back to
did.
that.
I have.
There's my
Mr.
man. There he is.
Yeah, there he is.
Hanging out Jabba's castle playset.
Oh yeah.
in box 13 there.
Mhm. Oh, yeah. He's always there. Now, as you move further along here, and you'll see that it was curious. Too, so we had this. What? Oh,
What?
that's the R2D2.
No. Go back one more.
Okay.
Go back one more.
I'm going about R2D2.
I thought that kid had a $6 Million Man outfit on after we just talked about it. But it
Oh,
wasn't.
and
It
he's
was just-
running. It was like he's running
Yeah,
too.
and he was running, and I'm like, is that?
No, it's just.
I want everything in this book. You know the money you
Ewok.
would have. You had one of everything in this book to sell.
Yeah.
I'd want that R2D2 toy box or whatever that is.
Care Bears,
And this is the
Strawberry
reaction I
Shortcake.
had
Yep.
when I had the book. You turn the page and go,
Mhm.
That's what it did to me, and it's doing it again.
Yeah, and you would start from the I'd start from the beginning. Now, the adult stuff, as we mentioned, is sort of at the front, so you'd kind of flip through it pretty quickly. But I didn't want to miss anything. And smack dab in the middle of this book, before we get to like more of the toys, electronics, etc., in earnest, that Star Wars section, I would have missed it if I didn't go methodically page by page, which I did, to be sure. that I
Wait,
wouldn't
what
miss it.
size do those Pac-Man pajamas come in?
Oh. You don't wear
Do they-
pajamas, John.
They make
yeah.
well, but I can. I live in Florida. I can wear them out to Walmart.
Wait.
Yes, very good. So the next main stop for me in this catalog would have been because there's housewares. Curiously, and maybe this is a little counter to what I had said earlier, but the smack dab in the middle. Yeah, you start getting to the electronics and start getting my attention again, including calculators, televisions, etc. Now, I remember as I got older, I really coveted having a mini television and some little mini TVs here. Now, I'm surprised in '83 they had a mini color one, because I wouldn't have guessed they had that. But one Christmas, one of the best Christmases I had, was getting a mini television that was part of was built into a boombox. And that was something I had
What?
for years
That's a thing?
after that. Oh my God, yeah, it was awesome. Had a
Nice.
It was a
cassette
black and
player.
white screen, though. Yeah, was it black and
Yeah.
white in that one? Yeah. I remember seeing those.
Oh,
Yeah.
It might have been like 4 inches or 5 inches
Yeah,
too, diagonal. It was pretty
Wow.
small, but oh gosh. But as I said before, any TV is big if you sit close enough. VCRs, VHSs, stereo, boom boxes are certainly things that I
Oh,
wanted to get my hands
yeah.
Oh, look at those things. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
I
yeah.
could copy
yeah.
a lot of cassettes with that.
yeah, Walkman.
Not that I would,
Uh,
but I could.
I didn't get to circle a Walkman in any catalog, but that was one of my favorite gifts. Although it was a knockoff. It was an original, but that was definitely one of my favorite Christmas gifts one year.
and here's where we get to more of the toys and kids stuff in earnest. Is page 456 out of the 609 pages here. I remember really wanting skates.
Yes, I always wanted
Mm.
roller skates. I
Mhm.
never got any. I always wanted them.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Cat did get broccoli that year though, so that was good. Which is, healthy.
Some canned corn,
In 7th grade, I got
bag of flour.
figure skates, and boy, did I love having figure skates. I don't know.
Did
What's weird is I don't remember asking for them,
Mhm.
and I don't remember that I had ever ice skated before that. But
Mhm.
after I got them, I lived down the street from a park that had an ice skating rink in it. Well, it was outdoor ice skating rink.
Mm.
Every day after school, I would ice skate during
Wow.
while the rink was open. So again, I don't know how I ever knew I could skate, except that I roller skated. But then I skated every day. I skated.
Huh.
I received a pair of skates, not roller skates that I wanted, but ice skates, because we would go up sometimes to this lake in New York in the winter when it was really, really, really frozen. So I did get to use them, but it was like once.
Wow.
Mhm.
It was sort of a waste for me to have.
Ice skate's not big down here in the South, unsurprisingly.
No. Let's see. Checking on
There's
some
no
of our
rinks.
notes here. Nick says in '83 he was watching Masters of the Universe on a mini black and white TV. Yeah.
Ooh,
Awesome.
fancy.
You know what's funny is, again, this is one of those, I don't know, we shouldn't be complaining about any of this stuff, but I'm going to say it anyway, is that There's
Go ahead.
times where like I'll watch a TV show or movie on my phone and I'm like, ugh, you know, I should watch this on my big TV. Like, why am I doing this? I'll watch it on a laptop. That's much bigger. But I love that little TV. I would watch so much stuff on. I never complained about watching it on a little tiny 5-inch television or 4-inch television monitor.
So why complain now?
Marcus says, I have that Casio keyboard. Oh, he's got one of the Casio keyboards that we saw. In there.
Sampling keyboard. Yeah. While you're on the topic of tiny TVs,
Yep.
since my dad was a long haul truck driver, as we all know,
Yeah.
one Christmas he got a portable television. And I'm talking early 80s portable television, right? And it's so much like the television was so frivolous that was also like a weather radio and whatever.
Yes.
It was all these practical things. And also there's this little 3-inch screen, which is the reason you bought it in the first place, right? And it was like a satchel, you know, I think like satchel phones. This was a satchel TV. Like it probably weighed 9 pounds. Like it was really big and heavy. But
As big as
he
the
graduated, right, bigger maybe. When he graduated from that, I got that in my room, and you could hook.
Nice.
Excuse me. And you could hook stuff up to it. So I'm hooking my Atari up to this tiny thing because it had the little yeah. And so now it's microscopic, and I'm like, I can't even see the pixels; they're so little.
I did that too. You're right. I don't think I ever hooked up like a VCR or Betamax to
No.
it. But yeah, I did have my Atari. That's right. Oh, it's so adorable and wonderful. Yes.
And because it's so small, it looks smoother because you can't see the individual pixels.
Right.
It's kind of like blurry anyway. They squished it way down, and it was awesome.
Good point.
Let's
Back to the skates.
Yeah, well, let's take a peek through the remaining toys here. I think there was.
Ooh.
Only got about 200 more pages, so.
We were older at this
glowworm.
point.
Glowworm.
I'm going to blow through the Fisher Price section here.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. I made a note here.
And the baby. The baby's in the
Oh, the
toddler.
frog piano.
Oh yeah, classic.
Fisher Price. Oh, awesome. Oh, a little building set.
All right, now we're getting the toys in earnest here. for our
yeah.
age, closer to
Karen's
our
happy
age.
now. You got Karen happy. 'Cause she-
We got to the Barbies.
Barbies. Is that is that the dolls Karen was talking about? Barbie dolls?
I don't know. Not necessarily
just said
Barbie. I
dolls?
think that
Okay.
she
Just dolls in
collects
general. Yeah.
maybe all
Well,
different kinds.
Yeah, there's so many sizes and varieties of dolls these days. So I guess there were even back then. But
Skipper.
look, they got a cruise. Speaking of cruise ships, Barbie had a cruise ship.
Oh my.
Wow, I don't remember that. I think my sister had this Barbie case. I think it was up here.
Oh, nice. Oh, a camper.
sure.
Yeah.
What is it? Barbie's making meth. She's got her own little camper.
Oh yeah, she's got a little Breaking Bad camper.
Oh
Right.
man.
That's a place that you don't hear about very much.
Just need oh, there's a
Cabbage Patch. Yeah. The next page had presidential dolls.
Wait, what?
Did anybody ever write, I would like, please, a Mark Twain and an Abraham Lincoln? Was that Napoleon and Groucho Marx? Who are all these people?
And then there's the clowns and the dummies.
Right.
That's amazing.
Oh,
I got a ventriloquist dummy for Christmas one year that I actually
No.
asked for. Yeah.
I
Did you
always
spot
wanted
it?
one.
Catalog.
His name is Willie Talk.
Oh,
Oh
nice.
no.
Now you
He
said
will.
Okay, and do you still have them?
No, sadly. I have seen one of them in the wild since then, but it was in rough shape.
Oh, I always wanted walkie-talkies. I never got them.
Look at that giant walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
Walkie-talkies. Yes, that was something I coveted for sure.
I did get a microscope one year and a science set. You know, it came with test tubes and, glass plates. And, that was awesome.
Did it have like some of the samples already had like things in them? Like
Yes.
slices of avocado or whatever, little micro. Yeah.
Yeah, it had
Like
some
you could do your
blank ones.
own, but it also had like, this is the cell wall of a plant or
Right,
something.
yes.
Right?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah, I
already-
loved that.
Like pre-made. Yeah.
I was examining
Unicycles.
the broccoli I got for Christmas on the slide.
Yes, that's right. There's a cross-section.
This is fresh.
Mhm. Well, here you go, Kat. You had some
Look at the
Matchbox
cell wall.
cars.
Did. Oh, I was a yeah.
Look at the
definitely a car
trucks.
fan. I see the
There you go.
semis. Yes. Oh yeah. I
Got a
love
cab over. Got a
car. Yep. Oh, yes, I see
Reefer,
right
yeah.
smack in the
Yeah,
middle
there
now.
we go.
And it's in the
Yep.
middle there. Yep.
Oh, I always wanted a car wash. You know, where you turn the crank and
Has the
car would
little
get
foam
washed?
pads in there that would wash it. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And then it would come out.
Yeah.
Oh, I always wanted that.
Yep.
I don't know how good an audio podcast this will be, but I'm having a hell of a good time.
I know. Yeah, that's fine. You can watch the video on Facebook if you're listening.
Okay.
On your app.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
I
YouTube.
loved construction trucks too.
Goot, goot, goot. I see the Duke boys down
yeah.
there.
There you go.
No way, generally. Oh my
When people
gosh.
could still take a joke about racism.
Oh, look
Now
at
you can't even
that.
joke about it.
Oh. Well, it's square. It's not even a flag. It's just an emblem now.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll pretend.
I know.
I saw a
here,
Knight Rider
this-
up there.
This
Ooh,
is
the
what I wanted
racetracks.
to get to. Yes.
Ooh.
TSR. We mean
loved
racing.
Racing cars.
Oh.
Racetracks. And I did ultimately get one racetrack that I was always a kid that took supreme care of his toys. This is why I still have many of them today. The ones that I wanted, I still have, and they're still in great shape. But I did get a racing set once upon a time. And it was one of my favorite things that year.
Oh,
Absolutely.
cool.
Before you flip, that one that goes up the wall is only $49.
Wow.
Like that's a $200 racetrack. Now, I don't mean vintage. I mean, if you want to buy one today that has that much track and does something cool, $200. You know,
Wow.
That is pretty
50
awesome.
bucks.
I would
That's
like
great.
to see how much it would cost to get that today.
G.I.
There you go. So, all right. I don't know anything else here. G.I. Joe.
Joe.
Oh, there's your
Oh.
Masters of the Universe stuff.
Yep.
Which I always.
Who was watching that, Nick? He was.
I
watching
love
You haven't even
the
gotten to
show. I didn't
where's
have
the
any
Lego
toys.
section? That's the part that I would always flip to.
Yeah, maybe I apologize if I
Board
looked past
games.
it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's one more section we got to get to. Here we go.
Ooh, electronic
Yes.
games. Look at that.
Oh, I got so excited about this part.
There's
of the year,
Merlin.
too. Mhm.
Yes.
John probably got a video on most of these toys here.
Look at the little driving one, the little steering
Yes.
wheel one. Oh, I always wanted one of those.
Yep.
Yeah. Ah.
Driving game. Oh,
Yes.
Sears
one.
brand as a generic
It's
name.
a classic.
Oh my gosh.
Here's the Coleco ones in the upper left there. Those little micro guys. Oh,
Oh yeah, John, you've got some of these
Yeah.
today, right?
I do. I have one of each of those. Well, not all of them. I
There's a
don't have the
Pac-Man,
Cubert.
Donkey Kong,
Yeah.
Pac-Man, and Cat's favorite Cubert.
I'm Cubertless. $10 rebate. I'm like, what?
Okay. Yeah, let's see. You would have paid, what is it? Can you see? on
$50
here?
bucks? I think they were $50.
Oh yeah, $45. Yeah.
That's what I remembered. Yep.
So how much you pay for one these days?
Right.
Well, you
yeah.
can get a rough shape one for $50 these days that works. But if
Okay.
you want
That's-
them in the box or pristine, but they've held their value for
Yeah.
40 years. So yeah.
Wow.
Nice. Here you go. And this is the Atari 2600 side by side with the Coleco Gemini. I do not
Yep.
remember the Gemini, John.
The Gemini is just a 2600 clone. It did exactly what the 2600 did. It was nothing different. They just duplicated the chipset, and the controller had a paddle as well as a joystick on it. Yep.
It was
So
a
it, would play,
knockoff.
it could play 2600 carts.
That's all, and that's all it could play.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And you see this Atari 2600 as the Darth Vader. It's referred to as the Darth Vader.
That's
because
right.
It's all black, no wood grain.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Pac-Man's for sale. Yep. This is
Pac-Man's
Christmas
in it.
'83.
Much like ET, that was a disappointment that year. That Pac-Man port. I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Todd Fry that did that?
It was. I still played the crap out of it, but yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I didn't
absolutely.
care one way or the other. I was
Yeah.
playing it.
I mean,
we got that.
Yeah.
There are limitations to the technology. He squeezed every bit out of it that he could. I've actually got a Darth Vader here. Darth Vader.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
Look, you see-
cartridges, the
yeah.
storage systems. Oh.
Prices were slashed for till $29 for Atari cartridges.
Whoa.
Oh, John, this is what I want to this day, a Vectrex.
Vectrex? Oh,
my
they're
gosh.
beautiful. I still see them all the time, and they're so expensive.
I
Hundreds
know.
of dollars.
The last
Yeah.
show I was at, it was $600.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Yeah. Sounds
What did I
about
do
right.
here? I just crashed it. There we go.
I'm trying to remember how anybody knew what I wanted for Christmas. I really don't
You
know.
made the list you said, though, right?
Well, I don't remember.
Those are the
me.
grocery
I must
list. Tin foil, Ziploc bags.
I received
Sack of
things
flour.
that I
Yeah.
wanted that were not
Oh,
food items.
ColecoVision. Oh,
Ooh.
ColecoVision.
We did not.
This is the one. This is the one I
Mm.
never got that
Yeah.
I wanted so bad.
Oh.
And how
Oh.
wise were my parents to not get me one, because right after I would have gotten an 83, the crash.
Mm.
And it was only on the market for like 2 years. Vectrex 2 came out at the same time, was only around long enough to die. Yeah.
Mm.